bring that up without bringing up LeBron James saying he was better than some NBA players before he got to the NBA? How do you bring that up without bringing up that LeBron James said, quote, if you want me, draft my son. At this point, it ain't about the money. I'll play for free. That was LeBron. How is it? I mean, I understand cynics. I understand this penchant to just hate the player and not the game. I understand how it's tempting to just come at me because you might dislike me or might disagree with me if you're Joe Public or Susie Public out there. I get it. But don't the truth matter? Because there's one person in this ordeal that's telling the truth, and it's me. I don't lie to y'all. His ass lies a lot. And there's a lot of shady stuff that he does. And one of the things is his passive aggressiveness and the two-facedness and smile in your face and dig you behind the back. I happen to know that about him, which is why I don't like him. And he don't like me. But it doesn't stop me from being fair and calling it like I see it. We ain't exchanging Christmas gifts. We ain't having Thanksgiving dinner together. What you bring your son up in there for? What you bring your family up in there before? You gonna go on Pat McAfee show, talk about you gonna protect your house. What you talking about? Your son ain't at the house. He's at Crypto.com Arena. We ain't covering him in Brentwood. We covering him in downtown LA at the Crypto.com Arena, where you put him. Now, I happen to believe that he's going to be ready. I think Bronny's going to be an NBA player. I believe in the kid personally. But LeBron did this. Now, to get to he and I, could y'all please go back to the video of him getting in my face? If you watch, ladies and gentlemen, and you see it for yourself, notice how LeBron is in my face, and right when he finishes, he looks past me right at the camera that was filming it. Watch him. I didn't even pick that up first go round. You got Markieff Morris to my right, his left. You got Scott Brooks, assistant coach, behind him. He finishes talking and looks right up to the camera. Everybody and their mother knew I was going to be there. Because when you sit courtside, the Lakers have an idea of who's going to show up. He knew I was coming. And picked the third quarter in the middle of the game to say what he has to say to make sure the camera's rolling, and to then look at the camera after immediately saying what he said to me, with me having no chance to respond. We could have went to the back after the game. LeBron James could have came right over the press row and said, yo, don't leave. I want to see you after the game. We got to have a conversation. And before any of these players or any professional athlete or anybody associated with them says another syllable, think about this. 99% of y'all would have done that. Y'all would have said, Stephen A., don't leave. I ain't see you, bro. After the game, LeBron didn't want that. Because LeBron would have had to deal with my response. And my response would have been, you did this.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Stephen A. Smith is talking real spicy in this one. But I gotta keep it a buck. I feel like a lot of y'all been seeing some comments on this. I feel like a lot of y'all been too one-sided with this one. Like, me personally, I mess with Bron. But that don't mean I'm not going to sit there and say Stephen A. made some good points, because he did. I mess with Stephen A. I feel like he deserved the bread he got. That don't mean I'm not going to say Bron makes some great points, because he did. But I feel like a lot of y'all, it seemed like y'all been ultra dismissive of Stephen A. Smith in this one. And I feel like I feel like he made some good points in that one. Now, I will say this about the whole him dragging the situation. When he went on there, then he went on the Gilbert Arenas and all that. So I do feel like that was the case. It's like, all right, bro, now you kind of dragging it. So that made, now LeBron responded. But after LeBron responded, bro, I got y'all, and I see people saying, oh, he said that would be the last one. This would be the last one. Bro, let's be honest. Once LeBron responded, it was over with. You knew he was going to respond instantly. One of the biggest figures in the world just says got your name in it. Now, this ain't no knock on LeBron, of course. LeBron had his interview. That's a question that came up. He answered all the questions. Shout outs to Bron, for having the interview. But for your name to come up, did y'all not expect him to respond to it, bro? You got all the momentum in the world. LeBron even said it. He's on a Taylor Swift run right now. Of course he was going to respond to that, bro. His phone was beaming with questions about that situation. There was no way he was letting that one ride. So I don't agree with y'all on that one, knocking Stephen A for responding to that. I feel like it was justified for him too. Now, as for other things, him saying LeBron's a liar, LeBron is this, LeBron is that. Y'all got to watch the interview, bro. He said a lot of stuff. Him calling him Two-Face. That's obviously some stuff he knows, or he didn't talk to people. Because y'all know they talk. I mean, I got a hint of an idea where he could be getting at with some of this stuff, but I don't know. I mean, he around these guys every day, talking to them, so they know more things than we do. They've heard more things than we do. But I feel like, yeah, Stephen A was talking real spicy. Now, as y'all see, y'all gotta watch, like I said, y'all gotta watch the full interview. Like, the full interview, will be worth it. Both interviews, actually. I mean, obviously, LeBron's a little different because he just had a little segment on Stephen A, not a whole interview. But Stephen A's whole interview was about LeBron James. So, I mean, y'all just got to check it out if y'all haven't already. And just put y'all own judgment on what y'all think. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, that's my personal take. I feel like it was a little too dismissive of Stephen A's Stephen A points. No, I do feel 100%, and I'm going to stand on that. No matter how many people I go back and forth with. Shout outs to King Rose Speech and all these other guys that I differentiate with. I still feel like, as a parent, LeBron did nothing wrong. When you are saying, hey, I'm questioning you as a father, and when LeBron is the one who put them tweets up about Bronny, and now it's like, okay, cool, I did it. Let me speak up, not my son. Let me say something. So I don't knock LeBron at all. I feel like LeBron is doing the right thing on that one. And he's handling it, and I'm never going to tell nobody how to parent and how to handle things. I do stand on that. But at the same time, I do see some of Stephen A. Smith points as well. But, I mean, that's me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And, yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're new.